Roll the corn. We know the truth now. Peace to my beautiful people from this beautiful land. I love you, and I'm in love with you. Hit the like button. Hit the share button. Put where you're from and put the corn in the chat. Put where you're from and put the corn in the chat. We know the truth now. Respect my kicks. Roll the corn. Kansas, roll the corn. We know the truth now. Put where you're from and put the corn in the chat. Put where you're from and put the corn in the chat. There we go. There we go. That's what we need right there. Full screen receipts. Jerry L, North Carolina. Farmer Dunn, what's up, brother? Chico, K Don, Kansas. Roll the corn. Now, what we're looking at in the background to start this live off, I'm going to talk about this at the end of the live. But to start this live off, I want to show y'all that the first Hebrew symbol, the cross, the Mississippian X, represents four cardinal directions, the center of the universe. As you can see, north, west, east, and south align perfectly with the symbol on old artifacts found in America. Same cross the mound builders used. This became the same teaching of Egypt and Samaria. But that cross is perfectly aimed north, west, east, and south. And it's put there like that for a reason. And I'm going to show you some more of these at the end of the live. Our people knew the four cardinal points. And this stuff is way older than Egypt. Roll the corn. Now, I love y'all and I'm in love with you. I love you and I'm in love with you. Now, today, I'm just going to jump around to some different receipts, right? Just going to jump around to a lot of different stuff that I've been studying. Y'all know how I go. But I want to show y'all some old sites in America that these other people know about these sites. And they put pictures up of these sites that we don't supposed to know about, but they know who was there, right? So this is one site with the ancient cross aligned perfectly with north, south, east, or west. This is not Native American, people. This has nothing to do with Native Americans. It's our culture. Roll the corn. It's our culture now. A yin on the walls, all in the Southwest. It's Hebrew, people. A yin. A yin. They know what this stuff is. They be out there taking pictures of it. They be out there taking pictures of it, acting like they don't know what this stuff is. It's Paleo Hebrew, right there. A yin, circle dot. Let's keep going. The Thunderbird, they call it. That's not the Thunderbird. That's Haru ideology. That is Haru ideology, people. On the ground, carved in stone. Ain't no telling how old this stuff is. Right? Let's keep looking. There you go with the cross again, the X. Just like the middle paleo people, the Egyptians had the X, right? So you got to know the symbolism of your people, right? Let me show you one in Egypt. Now, you see this one in America. This in America. Now, here go Egypt. The X. Right there. This in Egypt. Here go America. Right here. Right there. Now, people say it's just a small symbol, and it might mean different things. It does not. It does not. It's the four cardinal points. The center point is the cross, and this is the galactic cross, which is the X, across the galaxy. X. No, the four cardinal points is this, the first in Hebrew. Then you add on the galactic cross, which makes it whole different size, right? The knowledge is evolving. It starts with the four cardinal points, then it goes into the galactic cross, the X. That's why the Olmecs had the X representing the sky, right? Same stuff. Let's keep going. Here goes the cross again. Big, huge out there in the woods. The Ogie. A line. The Ogie is Mississippian, people. The flawless Ogie, Mississippian. The Ogie is a Mississippian symbol. Facts. That's our shit. That's the hand in the eye. Stuff like that. Let me show you. Now, let me show y'all that this come from that now. Let me show you that this come from that. Roll the coin. Ogie, Mississippian culture symbol. See it? Roll the coin. Ogie. Here we go again, talking about the Ogie. Cardinal line, quartered circle. Okay. Now, could this be a depiction of Orion in ancient times smiting? Now, look at this closely, y'all, and let me show y'all something. Let me show y'all something where this stuff starts here, because see, they don't want to teach you this. Now, you see the legs, see the body, see the head, see the center of the universe. Now, what is this right here? What is he doing, people? What they look like right there? What they look like? Look like this, right? You see it? Don't you see it? Do you see it? Smiting, arm up with an axe. You see it? Put the coin in the chat if you see it. Arm up with the axe. You see it? Put the coin in the chat if you see it. Let me get out the way. Just like this. Smiting. Center of the universe. Orion star figure with smiting. You see it? Okay. Roll the coin. Let's go to Egypt. You can see, you can go to the Mayans, you can go to everywhere else you want to go. Same shit. This is the prehistoric form, right? This is the prehistoric form. Roll the coin. That's the prehistoric form. Here go the new form right here. Same shit. Watch this. Roll the coin. If my computer act like you want to act a fool today. Now, you see that, right? Smite. See that? Smite. It's all symbolism. Let's go back. Roll the coin. I don't know what's going on with this computer, but it's tripping. Hold on. Smite. Smiting. Same stuff. Let's go to images. Why are we always like this right here? Why are we always like that? Smite. Every time we smiting upside the head. Look. Smite. You see it? It's a star ladder. Look at that. Smite. Roll the coin. Right there. Right there. Now, let's go back to the ancient one. Let's go to the ancient one again with the smite. Same stuff, people. It's the same stuff. Now let's go a little deeper. Let's go a little deeper. Let's go a little deeper with that. Because people don't understand it. Now, you see that? What we're looking at now, the smite of the Egyptian, the smite of the Mayan, the smite of everything, right? Let's go look at the stars. What the hell is going on? Go look at the stars, people. Because the stars going to tell you the truth. How do you get this shit off the screen? It's going to be making no sense, bro. Hold on, y'all. This don't be making no sense. It's always something in the way. Hold on. Roll the coin. Let's go here. This might show it. This might show it. Well, this ain't big enough. Hold on. Let me find the right one so I can show y'all what I'm talking about. Here we go. This one should work. Blow that up. Put the coin in the chat. Put the coin in the chat. Put the coin in the chat. This is a good depiction if it'll come up. Now, you see that on the rock, right? Now watch this. Watch this right here. Watch this. There you go right there. There you go right there. There you go right there. It's the same. It's Orion the Hunter, people, with the bow and arrow and the axe. Let's go back to America. Let's go back to America. Right here. Orion the Hunter. Right? With the axe. The cross stands for the center of the universe. The 4 cardinal points. Right there in America. Now, roll the coin. That's what that is right there. That's exactly what that is. That is Orion. Osiris. Same type of... all this stuff go together. Now in Egypt, when you see the man smiting, it's the same meaning. Over here, it's the same meaning also. Right? Now let's go ask, let's go to it's a lot of bullshit up here. Hold on. Same stuff. Same stuff, just a newer, evolved culture, still doing the same smiting of the stars. Now, let's go look here. Let me give me a new tab. Hold on. Okay. Now you see that, right? Look at that. Look at that. See the smite? Okay. Now, Orion is next. Orion the Hunter. Let's do the Hunter. The Hunter. Near the center of the universe. Roll the coin. Let's go see what it say. It sits on Orion's arm of the Milky Way, looking toward the outer edge of our galaxy. Okay, it's the Milky Way. I'm tripping. Milky Way. I'm tripping. Okay, because that's what we're looking at, the Milky Way. We're looking at the Milky Way. This is how we telling what's going on, right? In the sky. Orion the Hunter, easily identified by its belt and the 3 bright stars of nearby Orion Nebula, rather situated nearby. Different spiral arm is situated right nearby the Milky Way, the center of the Milky Way, right? It's right next to the center of the Milky Way. So when we look at this, right here, it's right by the Milky Way. Because that X is in the center of the Milky Way. right? With 4 cardinal points. So it's situated right there by the Milky Way. See, can I find some type of map that shows it, right? But the ancient culture had already, right? Now these are the stars right here. This is the bow and arrow, right? This is the Orion's belt. This is making up the man in the sky. This is what they putting on the ground, people. This became the smite with the man with the axe over the top of the head. You get it? The Milky Way is this direction. Milky Way is over here. 4 cardinal points. So when you put this on the ground right here, this is showing Orion the Hunter and the Milky Way to the east of it, I think. That's what I think. Then it became other things, right? That's fire. This is showing that our culture and Egyptian culture, but we are way older than them, because look at our art. Look at our art and then look at theirs. It has evolved thousands of years. Now we are making things that look way more professional because we are more hands-on with building with stone, right? But it's the same thing. Let's keep looking. Now this is in the middle woodland, persisted through the Mississippian period. Hope, and that mound proved to be Hopewell, right? Let's go look at what they find in these mounds. This is what they find in these mounds, people that they don't want to show you. Melanated people. Made out of brown stone to put the skin tone on these ornaments that's coming out of these mounds. Ancient melanated people. With mohawks. At Cahokia, at the Hopewell Mounds, with these almond-shaped eyes, Rhodocorn. These are the artifacts they won't show us today. These hunter-gatherers know where they at, right? Let's go here. Back to the 4 cardinal points. Now, this is east, north, south, east, and west aligned perfectly. You see the compass on the phone aligned perfectly with the cross. North is that way. It's aligned perfectly. You see it? So when you put that up there beside Orion's belt, it's Orion the Hunter and the 4 cardinal points right there on the artifacts in Tameri. Rhodocorn. Right there in your face. Now, in ancient Egypt, the constellation Orion was identified as Sa or Sahu, representing the soul of Osiris, the god of rebirth and the afterlife. The constellation Orion was identified as Sa or Sahu, representing the soul of Osiris, often depicted holding the ankh and the staff. Sa was considered a powerful deity associated with the Nile flood and the resurrection of deceased pharaohs. Now, let's go look a little more. Rhodocorn. Let's go look a little more. Look what we got here. That's the meaning of that, people. Same thing. Look at it. Look at this. The mighty hunter smiting with the bow and arrow. Who came up with this astrology? Now he go to Greek. What they cap as. He go to Greek. knocking off the information. Right? Now look right there. Roll the coin. Look right there. This is our culture. You see this shit? Look at that. See, all that mean the same thing. That's the Pleiades star system. Here go Taurus, the bull. This is star alignment. This ain't nothing evil about this. Ain't nothing evil about this. Hunter-gatherers made this evil. Roll the coin. Look. The mighty hunter. Then you get these old funny-looking ass Zeus-looking characters. Right? It's all coming from an ancient knowledge. Now, who taught these people this? Who taught these people this? Where they get this from? This didn't start in Africa. Because if it started in Africa, it wouldn't be in the middle of goddamn Missouri. There go Orion. Here go the horns of Taurus, the bull, in the sky. With the club. Hunter-gatherer club. Roll the coin. Now you see where I'm coming with this. Roll the coin. All this stuff is aligned for that. Look at that. Look at that. Same stuff all over the world. Now, why does America have the oldest Orion teaching on the face of the earth? Because this is where it came from. This right here is older than all that other shit. This is prehistoric Orion. This ain't Egyptian Orion is old, but it ain't this old. Right? Now, before I move on to the rest of these receipts, let's go look here. The Sumerians, before 2000 BC, identified the constellation now known as Orion, calling it Ura-an, which translates to the light of heaven. They associated the constellation with their hero, Gilgamesh, who was depicted as fighting the bull of heaven, represented by the constellation Taurus. Gilgamesh fighting the bull of heaven. Did I just show y'all that shit? Did I just show y'all the Gilgamesh fighting the horns of Taurus? Huh? Did I just show y'all that? See how the ancestors work? Gilgamesh fighting the horns of Taurus, huh? See, hunter-gatherers think this shit is real. We're looking for Gilgamesh in the mounds. Candace Owens, old smart dumb ass. They're going to find Gilgamesh in the middle of the Middle East. Shut up, Candace Owens, and go talk about the white boy. Stay in your lane. Gilgamesh, she's going to talk about the white boy. He's going to find Charlie Kirk. No, big dog. You don't lead us nowhere. You don't know what the fuck you talking about neither. Just because you melanated don't mean shit to me. You can still be a hunter-gatherer if you don't know what the hell you're talking about. The presidents are looking for Gilgamesh. They found the body of Gilgamesh in Iraq. No, they didn't. It's cap. Gilgamesh is Orion, hunter-gatherers, fighting the bull of Taurus in the motherfucking sky. This is a star story that hunter-gatherers believe exists to this very day. Protocol. Now, if we know about Orion the hunter before the Sumerian, before the Egyptian, before all these other cultures, who is the originator? Our people on this land. Like I showed y'all yesterday. right? Like I showed y'all yesterday before I move on. Like I showed y'all yesterday. Let me see. No, this ain't it. This ain't it. This some new shit. Hold on. Like I showed y'all yesterday, the Phoenician taught barbarous tribes in Europe everything they know. When I say everything, I mean everything. Roll the coin. Let me find the receipt. Hold on. When I say we taught them some everything, we taught them everything. And I ain't talking. That's the new receipt right there. Hold on. Let's go back. The fish god is the Sidonian. Dagon, half fish god. Sidon, the Sidonian is a Tameri tribe. They are the fish gods of Dagon. You thought you were teaching some alien shit. You thought you were kicking some knowledge, huh? Oh, the fish god, the alien Anunnaki. Bro, the fish god is the Sidonian, which is the Phoenician. The first Sidon in the world is 20 or 30 miles from the Mississippi River. You hunter-gatherers. Y'all been trying to hide. Y'all been calling us gods the whole damn history of the world. Y'all been trying to hide it, talking about aliens and shit. AT aliens, Alabama aliens, Mississippi aliens, Louisiana aliens, Arkansas alien, Florida alien, nigga. Yeah. He ain't come from Nibiru. That nigga came from Jackson, Mississippi, Memphis, Tennessee, Tallahassee, Miami, Florida, Mobile, Alabama, Montgomery, Little Rock, Arkansas, goddamn Nashville, New Orleans, Lafayette, Louisiana. You hunter-gatherers. I knew it. The Phoenician is from Sidon. He is the one that took the form of Dagon, the half-fish god. Sidonians were the seafarers of ancient days. Their god had to be the god of the sea. Y'all over there worshiping our shit. You hunter-gatherers. Then you got all these Muslim niggas trying to teach. It was aliens. Because y'all Arabs, y'all backed up by white people and Arabs and Berbers and barbarians. Y'all ain't gonna tell the truth. That's why I don't listen to y'all niggas. Y'all won't tell the truth. Y'all know who brought that knowledge over there. Stop trying to make them aliens, bro. They don't want to tell you the truth. They don't want to say a Tameri bloodline schooled they stupid ass. I ain't gonna tell you that. Goddamn hunter-gatherer. Roll the coin. Now, hold on. Let me find the other receipt. Let's keep going. I gotta find it. I must find this receipt. Where that motherfucker at? Show you what we taught these farmers. Let's show you what they taught these low-budget farmers. Hold on. Let's go show you what we taught them. We sold the blue clothes, the indigo clothes, we sold that. We brought indigo blue to that area. Blue jeans, clothes dealers, blue clothes. Yeah, we did that. We're the indigo children. Let's keep going. We know the truth now. Hold on, let me find the rest of it. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Put the 2 in the chat. Put the 2 in the chat. Put the 2 in the chat. Put the two in the chat. Two coin, two coin, two coin. All right. The Sidonian Canaanite who came to the area. Let's see what they done. Let's see what our people done over there. Let's see. Right? Hold on. The Canaanite or the Phoenician, whom they displaced, engaged with eagerness and zeal in all their pursuits that attracted the enterprise of men. They excelled all over nations in shipbuilding, navigation, and useful arts. They carried to Europe the superior accomplishments of East and brought back tin of England, copper of Spain, amber of the Baltic Sea. From Sweden exchanged them for the spices, right? Arabia and Egypt, they taught the barbarous tribes of Europe the arts and trades. They gave them the alphabet, written languages, science and astronomy, geography and mineralogy, and spread knowledge in every direction. The Phoenician is the Sidonian. Now let's go into my new receipts. Roll the coin. The Sidonian, huh? Phoenicia, Phoenicians, members 6 times in the Odyssey and once in the Iliad. Sidon and the Sidonians occur repeatedly, but Tyre is not found once. What? So when y'all spoke about the Phoenician, the city of Tyre was not even built yet. You hunter-gatherers. Put the coin in the chat. Put the coin in the chat. Now let me give y'all some background on this so y'all know what I'm talking about. Tyre, Phoenician city. Tyre, Sidon. Hold on. Phoenician city. When was it built? Truth now. Okay, let's go look. Tyre and Sidon were the 2 most prominent independent Phoenician city-states in modern-day Cedars of Lebanon. Tyrian purple, trading hub, pioneers. Sidon, founded in 3000 BC. Tyre around 2700 BC. And they established the colony of Carthage, 900 BC. Okay, let's go back to this. Sidon and the Sidonians, Tyre is not found once. Tyre was built in what? 2700 BC? The Tyrian supremacy goes back certainly to the time of David. The relics of Mycenae seem to belong to yet earlier age. It's an earlier age. They older than the city of Tyre. When the sacred bull of Astarte carried the Phoenician maiden, Europa, to her home in the west. Now, that's where you get the name Europe from. Europa. Our people name this shit because the Phoenician is the Sidonian from the Mississippi River. Facts. Now, before the city of Tyre, they was already calling themselves Sidonians. This right around the time Sidon and Tyre was built, right? Right around the time Tyre and Sidon was built, we was already calling ourselves, the Phoenicians was already calling themselves Sidonians before the city of Sidon was even built in the Mediterranean Sea. Right? So where the fuck is the real Sidon? Y'all, we named that Sidon after the first one. Our ancestors, one of the chiefs was named Sidon. Roll the corn. Why are we calling ourselves something? It ain't even built yet. Because it come from somewhere else. That's why. That's why. You see, we taught barbarous tribes. We taught barbarous tribes culture. Roll the corn. We know the truth now. Sidonians, huh? The father of the waters? Uh-huh. I got you. We got you. Hold on. Hold on. Let's get to looking around a little bit. Let's look around a little bit. Let's go look around a little bit, big dog. We just gotta look around just a little bit. It's gonna pop out. Right there. The Sidonians, huh? Taught y'all everything y'all know in Europe. These ain't no motherfucking Moors. Roll the corn. Sidon, up there by Cahokia. The Sidon River. Oh, shit. Something ain't right. Where they come from, truth? Right here. Let's keep looking. The Mormon's gonna tell the Mormon's gonna expose all the bullshit. River Sidon, Mississippi. Phoenicians. You hunter gatherers. Yeah, they gonna tell the whole story. Oh my goodness. Sidon, Mississippi. The city of Sidon. In some relevance to the Sidon city in Lebanon. Oh shit. It's named after an ancient Phoenician city spelled Zidon. Man, this the real one. Y'all don't stop capping. That's it right there. Now, yeah, we know the truth now. We know the truth. Now, they said they buried their chief Sidon in a mound in Sidon, the real Sidon. They buried their chief in a mound. Huh? Then what the Sidonians said. They buried their chief in a mound in the real Sidon. And there that motherfucker go right there. And there it go. The Sidonians built this. Paleo-Hebrew turned into Phoenicians when they went across the water. This is right there in the area of Sidon, maybe 3 or 4 miles away in the Mississippi Delta. Facts. Winterville Mounds. You get it now? Do you get it? You feel me? Okay. Let's keep going. Let's go back. I'm now going to start over from the top of the other receipts. Now, Sidon, where we was at? Right here? We name Europa. Phoenician maiden is the ship. The sacred bull is Taurus of the mother goddess, Astarte, carried by the Phoenician maiden. Right? Let's keep going. Now, what is the Iliad and the Odyssey? Let's go look at that. The Odyssey and the Iliad. Let's go look at that. Now, Homer praises the Sidonians for their exceptional skill in making textiles, specifically embroidered with robes and producing fine metalwork. Sidonian items such as silver bowls given to Menelaus, right, king of the Sidonians, are depicted of luxury treasures of gift of high value in the Homeric world. While often called Phoenicians by modern readers, Homer frequently referred to them specifically as Sidonians, highlighted the city's early prominence in trade before Tyre eclipsed it. Let's keep going. The Sidonians inhabited Sidon, prominent Mediterranean seaport in Phoenicia, It was one of the earliest, most powerful, oldest Phoenician cities. Maritime, hardy navigators. They dominated trade in the Eastern Mediterranean and established early trade contacts with the Aegean world. This is the Cretans. This is the Cretans, people, Aegean world. Same people. They just settled in Greece. From the same land, they just settled in Greece. All these are in the 12 tribes, people. The Sidon is one of the 12 tribes. The Captorim is the other tribe of the Aegean world. Go look it up. They were skilled in glass making, textile, famous rare purple red dye, often called Tyrian purple, though originally associated with Sidon. That purple dye of the Hebrew came with our people. That purple red dye came Sidon. You get it now? I'm finna take you all back through the shell mounds right now. The shell mounds are where the purple dye come from. You pull the shell a piece, the purple dye is in the shell. You drain the purple dye, you put the shell on shell heaps. That's why you get shell mounds all over the southeast and Atlantic coast of America. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Sidonians, descendants of Canaanites, founded colonies at Scythium and Cyprus, often monarchical government. The city maintained its reputation for wealth and artistic skill from the Bronze Age throughout the Roman period. Let's keep going. Now, let's talk about this one. Before the time of Columbus, not only in the northern and other Europeans, but the Egyptian, the Phoenician, and even the Chinese have heard of native Syrian who visited this country long before. They already knew them people had been here. They from here, they've been here. They already knew. Declare it to be his belief that the Aborigines of America sprang from the Bedouins. These are people who grew corn over there in Egypt, people. These Bedouin people, they still growing, they still got that name in Egypt right now, growing corn. Facts. They still got the same damn name out there in the desert growing corn right now today. 5,000 years later. You think I'm bullshitting? Look up the Bedouins. They got something called the Caffin corn. Corn that grows in the desert, right? They still growing corn today. They've been in Egypt the whole time, right outside of Egypt, all in Egypt, living outside of Egypt in the desert. By themselves. Not even fucking with nobody. Just out there growing corn by themselves. I researched these people. Let's keep going. They say they're moving around, but they've been culturally assimilated at this point. They culturally assimilated at this point. But ancient times, these was our people. That's why they still grow corn today, people. Roll the corn. They still grow corn today out there in the desert in Egypt. Let's keep going. Similarities, right? His explanation was they came via the Mediterranean, Straits of Gadiz, Gibraltar, in the time of the Phoenicians, who were well collected and commercial people. Carthage being a colony from Phoenicia. The Egyptian coin found 30 feet below the surface in the solid earth in Mississippi would seem thus to be accounted for. Let's go back to the top. Let's go back to the top. An Egyptian coin found, Jackson, Mississippi. Eagle says that several years ago, a veritable Egyptian silver coin worth about 30 cents of their money back then, digging in a well near Tullahoma in that state. Now let's stop right there. An Egyptian coin buried in Mississippi in Tullahoma. Roll the coin. See, the words starting to all come together now, people. See, I've been teaching y'all about Tula and Homer the last couple goddamn weeks. The ancestors not gonna let me down, bro. What's Tula? What is Tula? Where Tula come from? He's the son of who? Tula or Tola? The son of who? Come on with it now. Y'all got to roll with me. Don't forget this shit. Tula is the son of Issachar. Tula's name represents an old town of one of the 12 tribes. What is Homer? What is Homer? It's not really Homer, it's Homer. Humma. Go look it up. Tell me what color is Homer, the city of stone, the old town. That's Tula. What's Homer? Homer, Humma. What that mean? What color is that? Come on with it. Go look it up real quick and come back. Oh, I'll wait. Huh? Brown or red? Homer is brown or red? It's brown or red, people. Let me show it to you. Y'all see it? Y'all ain't found it yet? Homer. Brown. Oh shit. We getting there. Hold on. Homer Brown in what? Woo. What's Homer in Hebrew? What is Homer in Hebrew? Go look it up. Humma in Hebrew color. Go look it up and tell me what it says. I'll wait. Do 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 do. And yeah, let me go and show you. Roll the coin. Homer. Hebrew is brown. Tullahoma. The old town of the brown people. Oklahoma. The tribe of the brown people, the nation of the brown people. These are Hebrew words, bro. This ain't no motherfucking Native American word. Your ancestor told you your ass was brown. They told your ass. Didn't they tell your ass you were brown? You think they just sitting around here dumb as hell? We named the town out. Okay. Let's go back to the receipt. Cause this shit is amazing. This shit really is child's play at this point. This shit way over motherfuckers' head. Cause they ain't trying to study this stuff the right way. They want to teach bullshit. Let's break this stuff down into the truth, right? Let's go back. Tullahoma. Roll the coin. Tula is the son of Issachar. Tola is Tula. That's where you get Tulsa from. The Creek Indians named Tulsa, the same way they named Tulla. Same stuff. Tulsa is Tula. That's it. They still are the tribe that coming from the name of Issachar. You get it? Homer is brown. Simple. They found Egyptian coins in Tullahoma, Mississippi. Roll the coin. First below the surface in solid earth in Mississippi would seem. Why are we finding Egyptian coins from 4,000 BC in Mississippi? They're going back and forth, people. The Phoenician and the bloodline of These two different people are still kinfolk from the same land. Mizraim people are still some kin to Canaanites. Because Canaanites traded with Mizraim. That's a fact. The Phoenicians took gold to Egypt. Egypt is Mizraim. The Canaanites are the Phoenicians. They were trading back and forth. Even the Captorim was bringing gifts to Egypt. They all kinfolk from the same land, living in different parts over there. Some live in Greece islands. Some live on the coast of the Hebrew coast. Some live on the Nile. You get it? We still was trading with each other. We still got each other coins found in Mississippi. Now, why is this in Mississippi? Because we kept going back, getting exotic goods from our homeland. The seafarers, the Sidonians. Let's look some up. Let's look some up. How far is Tullahoma, Mississippi from Sidon? Let's go look at, let's go see. Let's go see. Now, this one say Tullahoma is in Tennessee. This one say Tullahoma is in Tennessee. And they got Sidon in Mississippi. Okay. They say Tullahoma is in Tennessee on this, but it might be two of them. Hold on. Might be two of them. Well, I guess Tullahoma is Tennessee. Over time, crazy. North Tennessee. Central Tennessee. It's fire. All of that was Mississippi at one point? Damn. Because this say Tullahoma. I digress, but y'all see Egyptian coins was found in Tullahoma. You see that, right? Up there in Tennessee. I'm going to call it Tennessee now since I see exactly where it's at. Roll the coin. Okay. Let's keep going. Egyptian, we right here. Let's go here. Now, the entire delta of the Yazoo was in high state of cultivation. Every acre was utilized for agriculture purposes. Thousands of canals were dug and used by them for irrigation. Shows that they manufactured superior articles of earthenware and domestic purpose. Right? Traces of the prehistoric race. Ancient mound building culture. Our ancient culture, the mound builder, metropolis, big cities, prehistoric race. Right? Roll the coin. Let's keep going. Coming back to the Yazoo Delta, we find that 90% of all the streams that flowed through it were dug by these people. 90% of them, people, irrigated the whole Mississippi Delta. Great metropolis beyond the Mississippi and Arkansas. Now check this out. Check this out. Here we go. We're finna get deep. Along those bayous are many mounds or banks of shells of an extinct bivalve. These shells were bought in boats and barges from the shores of Lake Borgne below the present-day city of New Orleans. Lake Borgne is where we brought a bunch of shells up the Mississippi River to the Mississippi Delta from the New Orleans area. Let's go look in that area. Because when they tell you these areas, you got to go research the area and see what's going on in the area. Lake Borgne, bringing shells up to the Mississippi Delta from south to north, dropping them off to their kinfolks at the mounds in the Mississippi Delta. That's what they're trying to tell you. Let's keep going. Lake Borgne, large shallow lagoon, southeastern Louisiana, southwest of New Orleans, that connects to the Gulf of Mexico. Here we go right here. Once a freshwater lake, then it turned and it mixed it with salt water now the Gulf of Mexico. But let's keep going. Let's keep looking. The area around Lake Borgne is nearby Lake Pontchartrain in Louisiana, features numerous prehistoric Native American shell mounds and shell middens and mounds, often remnants of coastal settlements that serve as refuge heaps, middens, or platforms for structures. The Little Temple near Bayou Regolitz, Pontchartrain, which was a massive shell mound. These coastal mounds contain prehistoric ceramics, animal bones, shells, representing centuries of habitation. Now let's go back to this. The mounds, shells brought up to the Mississippi Delta from Lake Barney. These are our ancient culture, people. This is our ancient culture. Coming from the bottom of New... And you laughing in the chat? Let me show you what's out there. Keep laughing. Now, this is a map of it, right? This is a map. Lake Barney, ancient shell mounds all here, travel up the Mississippi River, bringing things to their people on the right side of the Mississippi Delta, right? This is fertile land right here, people. You can grow anything right here. Let's keep going. Whoa! What the hell? See, Lake Barney, Louisiana, fortresses, off the water, fire. Who built it? Who built this beautiful fortress right there in the water? See, we got to start tracing these locations back, trying to see what the hell is out there, people. This is our culture. All them damn fortresses, them Spanish say it was their shit, that was our shit. She said right there in Lake Barney. Let's keep looking. Let's keep looking. I got another picture. Look at that. Look at that right there. Fire. Our people built this, people. This ain't no Spanish fort. Them people trying to take your greatness of what you built on your own land. Roll the corn. This ain't Spanish, nigga. They were there when the Spanish came. You get it? Let's keep going. Roll the corn. Look at that. Fire. Now, I ran across these receipts right here. Lake George Mounds, Yazoo County. These some more receipts of some old mounds I got to go visit. I got to go visit these. Lake George Mounds. Now, let's go through these real quick. Look how beautiful this is. Now, look at the house that sits on top of one of the mounds. Look. Indian mounds. Home built on a platform mound at Lake George Mound Complex in Mississippi. I got to go see this. I saw the other one with my own eyes, but I got to go see this one. Look at the crop fields, people. These are ancient melanated people building these crops with the mound right there in the crop field. These people put their houses right on top of it. And then they eat off the land for hundreds of years and get rich. Push you off the land. The people the people bloodline who own this land in that mound, their ancestors, somewhere in the inner city working a job right now. I guarantee it. Because these hunter-gatherers pushed them off their land where the ancient people are buried right in the mound, right there with the cornfield. You take their land through army or Trail of Tears or back taxes. You push the bloodline to the inner city. You live out there and eat off their land and sell their crops for millions of dollars. Then the government know you took it, give y'all loans for 5 or 10 million just to grow this shit that y'all never even grew in the first place. You see how they come up? That's why they live out there in those county towns. We live out there in Madison. We live in out there in such and such. We live out there. We don't live in the inner city. We live out there. Y'all live on the outskirts because y'all ancestors took the agriculture land on the outskirts. You hunter-gatherers. That's why they don't want you to come back out there. That's why it's a sundown town. Don't bring your ass back out here. We already got rich off your land. We trying to live out here in peace forever. We already installed and came up off y'all. You can go in the inner city all you want. Don't come out here to the suburbs is ancient agriculture land taken by your people. Taken from your people. You don't get that? You can roam the capital city all day. Don't bring your ass out there with them farms at 30 miles outside of town where your people really from. Cause that's what a great wealth transition happened at. Don't come out there. Don't come back there in the sundown town. We made millions of dollars off your great grandmama land. We don't want your ass. If we see you out here, we know you coming back to get it. Therefore, it's a problem. You gotta think bigger than what they be telling you people. It's just racist. Nah, it ain't just racist. You see some melanated people looking around like, man, my granddaddy buried on your land. Man, what the hell? Why y'all own this church over here with my people buried at? Why that mound sitting over there? Why the corn fit? Oh, you going to your genealogy. You going to your genealogy, you like, damn, we used to own this land. 200 acres right here on such and such road. What road this is? This the same damn street. Now the hunter-gatherer ready. Get out of here, son. We're ready to kill everybody about this. Yeah, I know, because you know your ancestors some thieves, nigga. That's what they don't want you to do. It ain't because you just black and they racist. It's bigger than that. Them people love you, but they know what they done to you. So therefore, they got to stay on your neck. Your downfall was their come up, nigga. That's why they don't like you. That's why they don't want you to know shit. That's why they don't want you to come out there where they live. They don't want you to go out there and get to looking around and find your ancestors all in their yard, nigga. They know what happened. You looking at it all wrong. They ain't racist. They stepping on the back of indigenous people. You got to oppress the indigenous people to keep them down. Say, well, they will uprise and take their shit back. You think they care about we just black? No, they don't care nothing about that. They care about what they took from your black ass. And I hate to call us black, but it's the only thing you people can understand. They know what they took from you. So they got to keep you at bay. If somebody steal from you, bro, they don't want you to come around. If I steal somebody's PlayStation, the neighbor PlayStation, he can't come in my yard and my house because he gonna see his damn PlayStation. I'm up there playing Madden on his shit that I ain't pay for. Now it's a problem. You get it? So sundown towns or towns where land was taken in masses, you can't bring your ass back out there no more. You get it? It's bigger than just the color of your skin. You are indigenous. This is their livelihood on the land, people. Now think about this. Think about this. You from Africa, because Africa is a barbarous land. No culture. No culture. Y'all can say Africa got all the culture y'all want, but in ancient times, Africa had no culture. So you try to make us come from Africa because you know they come from a no culture people. Making us no culture people. Making us no culture means you have no land. You just out here just freelancing on everybody's land. You ain't got no culture, no land, no house, no mama, no grass. You ain't got shit. You just a fucking barber. Just a barbarous people. No, that ain't us. That's why they tell. Why they didn't tell us we from Europe? Why they didn't tell us we from Australia? Why they didn't tell us we from goddamn Russia, China? All them got cultures. We're gonna say y'all from the cultureless West Africa. Yeah, ain't no culture in West Africa like that. That's where they from. Yeah, put that in the book. What separates culture is agriculture, people. Agriculture made your body stronger, your brain faster, your growth, your body bigger. Agriculture made you smarter, faster, more healthy. You get it? You build faster. You learn math and astrology faster. You eating every day, people. You're not starving. Agriculture, then you got barbarous cultures. Ain't no in between. The Berber or the Moor, the original one, is a barbarous culture. That ain't my people. Y'all can scream more on the internet for 1,000 years, nigga. They don't have no culture in ancient times, and I can prove it. That just showed you the Sidonian taught barbarous European tribes everything they know. I just showed it to you. Agriculture is our culture. You got to use this to do agriculture. I just showed you we irrigated the whole Mississippi Delta to grow crops. The Mississippi Delta is over 100,000 acres of land, people. All of it was prosperous at one point. I even got people I still know who grandmama had them picking cotton in the Delta in the goddamn 90s. I still know people, friends of mine, their grandma had their ass picking cotton in the Mississippi Delta in the 90s. It's ain't even old. It still was growing. Their people still were there. They moved to Jackson. You must know this. Now, the valley bottom, the fertile land. You're exactly right, David Huffman. Roll the corn. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Now, Lake George Mound. The mound I just showed you the house sitting on top of. House on top of it. This is how it used to look. Look at that. I see Orion alignment. Ancient star astrology people on their spot. Now hunter-gatherers live on a house on top of this right here. See, this ain't no Native American tribe, people. These people know astrology. The spring and summer solstices are aligning with these mounds right there. This ain't no goddamn plantation. This ain't no plantation, nigga. Now today they'll tell you this a plantation and niggas be like, I don't want to go to the plantation, all that racist shit. No. You're looking at it all wrong, big dog. They are living on your ancestors' crops. Don't you see it right there in the picture? Who the hell you think worked that field after they got here? The descendants of the people who built that mound. Them ain't no Africans. Ain't no damn plantation. That's a garden for your people. Ain't no goddamn slave getting beat upside the head and hung. It might have went on, but they forced it on your people. Prisoners of war, taking your land. This your shit. This ain't they shit. They want you to think it's a plantation where they bust you upside the head and they created it. They didn't create it. They just took over the land that was already fertile. Y'all start going out there to them plantations and stop dodging them, bro. Start looking for mounds out there, burial cemeteries out there. Start looking around these plantation lands. You're going to see exactly what you're looking for. You're going to be like, God damn, it's a mound sitting right there in the middle of the goddamn field. Damn, it's a mound in the front yard. The house sitting on a mound. Damn, when tombstones came available in the 1700s, our people had started putting tombstones right by the mound. Because the times had changed. Now we put tombstones on our burials. You can see the mound going right down into the cemetery to the tombstones. You can see the change of times right there in your damn face. I'd have been out there and looked 15 or 20 times and seen it the same thing every time I went. Mounds of our ancient burials coming into the 16, 17, 1800s. Now the tombstone, now you got mound burials right upside the mound, going, flattening it out, going into the cemetery. Then the YT man started burying his people out there. Because your ancient culture had already put the cemetery on high land. Deep down in, if the white folks say, deep down in Mississippi, we used to put our ancestors' burials on top of the mounds. I know why, you hunter-gatherers. Because it was already there. Our people was already buried on high land. Then you stick your great-granddaddy out there who was a fucking Confederate. Now it's a Confederate mound. No, it ain't. So you starting to get your history back. Just keep listening. Just keep listening. Just keep listening. I'm telling you the truth. Keep listening. This is how it looked. Right on the river. Look. Keep listening. Roll the coin. Let's keep going. Now, the pharaohs in Egypt was building levees to control the Nile, people. They built levees to control the Nile, right? Mississippi. Watch this. But the idea of controlling of floods was the same as the pharaohs had in mind in the Mississippi River. Where do you think they got that knowledge from? Let me explain something to y'all about Egypt, bro. For any of people that look like me that don't know. That's the fucking desert. Forget that. Don't you ever forget Egypt is the desert. Don't you ever forget that. They be acting like Egypt paradise or something. Egypt just all cute and pretty. No. Before our people cultivated that motherfucker like the Mississippi cultivated, that motherfucker was hot and dry. It wasn't a pecan out there. Quit acting like this just the greatest civilization on the face of the earth because they got a pyramid. We put that motherfucker there. Before we came, Egypt was an arid desert land. That's it. With barbarous tribes running in the heat all damn day. What made it switch up? Agriculture switched it up. A teaching of stars switched it up. Who brought that there? You think this story ain't true? They wrote it on the walls of the Edfu texts in Egypt, that people brought this agriculture and irrigation knowledge and astrology knowledge to the Nile, and it changed it forever. People are still growing corn on the Nile today. Nigga, that was 8,000 years ago. That knowledge is still feeding people over there today. And you think it's just you think it's just a coinkydink. No. Somebody came through there with them. They called them the so-called Atlanteans. You get it? They coming from here. Now, the same way the levees in Egypt on the Nile is set up just like the Mississippi River. It's the same. Same levee system. You send the silt of the river down to the delta. The silt in the river is the most fertile land on the planet. You can grow damn near a human being down there. You can grow anything down there. You just throw the seeds out there and motherfucker popping up. They knew this. So you drain the river with levees and get that silt down there in the delta, and you roll the crop, the seeds, and boy, you got the biggest, most beautiful crops growing in the world. Our people knew that. And it ain't called the delta, it's Dalit. And it ain't called the Nile, it's Nachal. All ancient words before Nile and delta ever existed. Let's keep going. Let's keep looking. Roll the coin. Watch this now, like I just told you. The delta and lake being separated by a distance of about 2,000 miles. Its unique distinction is that it has turned Egypt from a desert into one of the richest agriculture lands in the world. Egypt, it was the desert. I just told you that I got so I be setting you up for the receipt. So I just set you up for the receipt because some people thought I was bullshit. Egypt, nah, man, don't say that about Egypt. Egypt, the big dog. No, bro. Egypt was the damn desert. That's all. Until these crops got to rolling. Floods, levees, right? Farming, built Egypt. One for that agriculture and them levees on the Nile to put the silt up in the Nile Delta. Wouldn't be no Egypt. Where they learn how to do that from? The Mississippi River. You learn it where you come from. You learn, we did the levee system on the Mississippi River. We found something similar in Africa, in the Nile, and we done the same thing we always done. Flooded out a certain type of way with the levees and roll the crops, the seeds in the bag from America. You put them in the Nile Delta. You turn it into paradise. Paradise is connected to your ancestors' land where you come from, Tameri. That's why they called the motherfucker Tameri. You get it? That's why Egypt called Tameri. Misraim. Misraim is the southwest of Tameri. Them our people who started that. They got our words, our names, our crops, everything over there. Now, when you know history, our people ended up enslaved. After we mix with people, the same thing go on all over the world. Don't ever forget this story, people. We come there, we build the civilization on our own. We start to mix with the locals. We mix with the locals. A couple of generations go by, the locals turn on us. This is a historic truth about our people. They always turn their back on us. The African Egyptian turned his back and enslaved us. The African Moor, after we mixed with them. The Berberist, no culture Moors, after we mixed with them, they turned their back on us. The Sumerian, we go and mixing with them people in that area, the Fertile Crescent, they turn their back on us. The Native American. See, you starting to understand now. Everybody done it to us. The Native American come in. We teach him about the feather and the truth of Ma'at, the nature's culture, how to roll the corn, how to irrigate the river. Gave them all our old symbols. They turn their back on us. The Hebrew always gets the Paleo Hebrew or the real bloodline of nature's God's chosen nature's people. They always get somebody to always turn their back on them. You see it? We taught Native Americans the little shit they know. Don't you know that? We taught them that. We wore the feather for Ma'at, balance in nature. They started wearing the feather. We put our burials in mounds. They started trying to make up them a little mound to put their ancestors in. You get it? Roll the car. We taught them how to irrigate and feed their people, how to live out there in the desert on the Colorado River. We taught them that. We even gave them their name, the Navajo. We gave y'all goddamn name, Navajo. Roll the corn. Y'all called our people the Yam Kodesh. The people who live by the water who are holy, the holy of holiest. Two different people. I'm finna show you in these newspaper clips. Let's keep going. Roll the corn. Two different people. Now, where we at? Now, to what race did their remains belong? Did they belong to the age of the bronze or to the undefined period of time assigned to the ancient mound builders? They had the same customs as so-called modern Indians, right? Burying their dead in certain general localities, right? Now, let's get deep. Dr. Martin, the mean internal capacity of the skull of the mound builders is 85 cubic inches, while the American Indian, Native American, is 82 cubic inches. So who they found in the mounds was 85 cubic inches, right? The Native American head is 82 cubic inches. You see it? Let's go look around. Rotocorn. The claim that the African American skull, or around 85 cubic inches, is rooted in the 19th century scientific literature. Samuel George Martin. Ain't that Samuel George Martin right there? Dr. Martin. 85 cubic inches. Did he say African Americans are 85 cubic inches? Now, they're gonna try to say this shit some bullshit, but you can't really lie about this. The African American skulls are around 85 cubic inches is rooted in the 19th century scientific literature. 85 cubic inches. Who found in the mounds? The ancient mounds. 85 cubic inches. Mound builders. Let's go look at the hunter-gatherers. 79 cubic inches of African skull. Capacity is heavily associated with historically biased research 19th century physician Dr. Martin. Dr. Martin said the African skull is 79 cubic inches. Now, hold on. Let's go look at the natives. Natives. 82 cubic inches originate from the 19th century. George Martin. He said in the old newspaper, 82 for natives, right? Then you got these ancient mound builder people with 85. African Americans got 85. There you go right there. Africans, small little head, 79. Native Americans, 82, but they still not us. Now, I'm just showing y'all the receipts. I'm just showing y'all receipts. I'm not trying to be funny, but it is what it is, bro. We got the largest skull on the face of the earth. The bigger brain, the more evolved, older bloodline. It's just that simple. Shit really simple, bro. We still getting better. Y'all think we stopped? We still getting better. We getting smarter and better and jumping higher as ever. We don't stop. We still getting better. Y'all think this shit over with? We still get, you might be flying around here in 100 years. Roll the cord. Now let's go look around. The mound builders have reached high stage of civilization when they were destroyed, they say, or driven out by primitive race. When a race develops its religious sense to the point where it has a priesthood and builds huge works of religious ceremonies and expression, it has made great progress. That was the point reached by the mound builders and not reached by the Indian tribes. The mound builders reached great civilization. The Indian tribes did not. Countries of mound builders 3 centuries ago. This ain't them people. 2 different people. Now watch this. Watch this now. Y'all think I'll be making this shit up. Watch this. The Indian is still here. And the mound builder is gone, they say, unless the degenerate descendants may be found in the tribes which formerly inhabit the southern states. They say the mound builder gone, but they say it's real, look like them damn people in the southern states, the Cherokees, the Creeks, the Seminoles, Aztecs, Toltecs, Mayans, etc. of Mexico. But the origin of both is shrouded in mystery. No, it ain't. No, it ain't. You're exactly right, Hunter Gatherer. Them southeastern people are the descendants of the mound builders. Facts. You right. Quit playing. Quit trying to act like it's a mystery, nigga. There ain't no mystery. It's a big mystery. It's a big UFO. Nah. Hell no. Them Creeks, them goddamn Choctaw, them Chickasaw, them Seminoles, them Aztec, Toltecs come from Tola, tribes of Issachar, Mayans, all that shit, all our bloodline. Aztecs might have been mixed a little bit with barbarous tribes, but I'm cool with that. We know the Aztecs were mixed. We know Montezuma had a little Native American and some of our blood. We know that. That's why them Spanish niggas always be trying to act like Montezuma or more. We know the Aztec had a little bit of that little drop of that little Mongolian blood. Who don't know that? But they still was based on our culture, right? Still based on our culture. Duke Deuce, what up, brother? Follow Duke Deuce, man. Listen, Montezuma and them were mixed with Mongolian blood and ours. You get it? Facts. I can show you that if you really want to learn this shit, but it don't really matter. Mixture gonna happen. But who was there first? That's what you got to learn. Mixture's gonna happen. They're just human nature, right? Let's keep going. That's why niggas die. Now, what be killing me is them Spanish Moorish niggas always talking about, look at Charles V. He is the king of the Incas. Shut your ass up. Charles V is a colonizer. He go right back to the Spanish Moors. And he hooked to America. That nigga a colonizer. Y'all be over here trying to teach Charles V the truth. That nigga trash. He up there on the Inca list like this. Charles V looking all square. Charles V, I'll slap the shit out of you. And then you got these stupid ass niggas teaching he the king of the Incas. I be hearing y'all saying that old stupid ass shit. Who you think made that poster? The Spanish made that poster. With all them mixed ass Indians on there with them Spanish. You think our people made that shit? In there with a goddamn suit jacket on? Our people ain't make that damn garbage ass Inca list. And you want to put on your live and teach out that shit? Let me pull that shit up. Because I want y'all, people don't know what I'm talking about to understand what I'm talking about. Inca Kings list. All these old Turkish ass, Ottoman ass, Moorish ass niggas be teaching that bullshit like you kicking knowledge. You ain't kicking no knowledge, nigga. Get your ass out of here. This is not our goddamn people. Look at this shit. This what they want to tell you the Inca King list here right here. Look. These are original people of the Inca time. Look at these hunter galleries at the top. Look, who the fuck are these niggas? Who are these folks? Right? See, y'all instilling culturally assimilating people. Mixing in, taking shit. Then you come on down. Look at Charles V. Look at your boy. That's him right there. Fucking suit jacket on and a crown. Nigga, you Spanish. Now, did y'all mix with all these people and put them on the king list? See, this is cultural assimilation. Because, see, my people wouldn't be on here with they people. Who the fuck are these pink motherfuckers at the bottom? Oh, man, look, he's the king. He's the Moorish, the Turkish king of King Charles V, and he mixed with her. And you got these priests up here finna take down the mother goddess. Bro, listen, this some bullshit. This don't look right to me. When I get to researching Charles V, he trash. Look at the bottom. Who are these motherfuckers? See what I'm saying? See, you can't believe this shit. You can't believe this. This is a takeover, 18th century. When this shit happen? Give me a date on this bullshit. Because this ain't it. 1493? Okay. All right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Pull this shit up. This shit corrupted, bro. Something ain't right. Too many damn white folks on the picture. I don't give a damn. You can break it down and teach it all you want. There's too many white folks on the picture. Now, who is this? Atahalpa, 14th Inca, mid-18th century. Interesting. Okay. There's some Spanish shit involved in this, y'all. It's a lot of Spanish shit involved in this shit right here. We all know. It's a hijack. Everything is a hijack. Now, 14 something. Now, when I go back and look at the real Incas, they chiefs had been got killed. They was pulling chiefs apart with horses, hooking them up to horses, pulling their whole body apart. Where them chiefs at? See, y'all don't talk about them chiefs. Y'all kill all the chiefs, then you come make this bullshit ass Inca list. All the chiefs gone. Ain't nobody to speak up for the people no more. Y'all just put these fucking portrait of Inca kings up with white boys and Spaniards, but y'all already murdered all the chiefs. But then what y'all want to teach us, these our people? You hunter-gatherers. They keep going. I'll break that down another day. Let's go here. Show y'all the last couple of receipts, because this shit is crazy. Where we was at? Right here. Right here. Something I want to show y'all. Intercourse between some tribes, right? And the early people of Mexico and Central America, as well as the Pueblo tribes, but the three-letter name races meant not to be given any credit for building of the mounds. The Indian, the Native American, has been considered unable to build such structures because of the universal opinion that when the first discovered by Europeans, he was the same roving, unhoused, unagricultural being. Unagricultural being is the Native American people. Unagricultural being without culture. They telling y'all who these natives are. If they are unagricultural people, beings, blanket Indians. They sit under the blanket, they don't till the soil. Rashad Poet told y'all, culture is agriculture, tilling of the soil. They are unagricultural. Screenshot that. Unagricultural beings. So when you don't have agriculture, you don't have culture. They trying to steal our culture. No, the fuck we not. Y'all stole our culture. Trying to switch it on us. They stole our culture. They're trying to be natives. No. Y'all trying to be indigenous people. Once you learn that your culture starts in the dirt with agriculture, it erases 90% of the world, people. Because when you take it back to BC times, only a couple of people are farming with agriculture. Those are people with real culture. Everybody else learned from those cultures, right? We know our culture in Southeast of America that went out to the rest of America was an agriculture. There you go. Get that. Everything I put up here, man, y'all better screenshot this stuff. It's going on YouTube, but now, let me break that down. I had a couple more receipts. Let me see. Now, when you do not have agriculture, you don't have a culture, people. Because you cannot sit in one spot and learn things because you got food there, right? You got housing there. You got fresh water there. You got family there. We working together on the land. We build a culture from that, right? When you don't have agriculture, you are a hunter-gatherer. That's why I call motherfuckers hunter-gatherers. You ain't got no culture. You're trying to steal somebody else's. You a hunter-gatherer. Now, as a hunter-gatherer, you don't sit there with your bloodline. You don't sit there with your bloodline. You might go upside your bloodline head if they find the food for you. If I'm a hunter-gatherer, ooga, and my daughter come back with a big-ass piece of fish, fried up, and I ain't ate in weeks, I might go upside my daughter's head. Ooh, you want to give me nothing? Doosh. Hunter-gatherer, they unalived his daughter, threw her ass, got the fish. Now he like, damn, I killed my daughter for fish. You so hungry, you couldn't even think. You just boosha. The same way YT people get rid of their damn husband for the insurance money. They so greedy, they put a hitman on him and he out of there. She get the $2 million in insurance. It's the same thing as busting your husband upside the head for a piece of fish. That's a hunter-gatherer. He is in survival mode. Before he thinks, he busting heads to come up. Now, with a civilization, a culture, an agriculture, I don't have to bust my daughter upside the head for the fish. The fish are already in the fish trap right there by the river. The corn are already in the storage. The peas, the lemons, the oranges in the storage. The cornmeal are already grinded for the fish to fry the fish so everybody can eat tonight. We're watching the stars eating fish and corn. You get it? We writing down our daughter name and our son and the grandson, passing the genealogy down at the mound. We have a culture. Now we got a chief. We got somebody who look over the people as a protector. We got Choctaw warriors, and we got shit around that go together. Telling star stories at the mound, eating fish, dipped in cornmeal. Hunter-gatherers are eating goddamn bugs and trees and shit growing out there in the field. They don't even know what it is. And they fend for themselves. We fended for everybody. Right? That's why the ox and the plow and bed, house, plow, ox, we need all that to build cultures. You build a farm, you build a house, we have a culture. We made pottery. We mined the earth. Right? We made jasper necklaces, copper bracelets. We have a culture. We wore hoop earrings. Like Michael Jordan. We got a culture, bro. We ate greens and cornbread and fish. We got a culture. Snap peas, English peas, turnip and collard greens. That's a culture. There's an agriculture. Your grandma may eat them green for no reason. Them green grow in the field, big dog. In Tameri. That's why your grandma eating cornbread and green, slopping it all up in the pepper juice. That's a culture. Everybody eating like that around the world. Why your grandma and them so healthy? Your grandma and them wasn't never skinny, nigga. When you know your grandma to be skinny? Your grandma and them had weight to knock your ass out. Them folk been eating good the whole time. Them folk weigh 200 pounds, 6 feet tall. My great grandma weighed 200, 6 feet tall. You put some pads on her and she was 25 years old, she might run your ass over in the hole. Boo! You take this shit a joke? These ain't no little ass people. No scrawny, starving, these folk eating good. African grandma's not that thick, people. European grandma's not that healthy and big, people. They can't stand out there in the sun with that weight and farm. They can't do that. They gonna fall out. These people all muscle. My great grandma was still out there in the field, 90 years old. Still weighed 200. Still tall. These ain't no runts on the earth, on the planet. These big dogs. Them ain't no runts. Runts come from an area or landmass that don't have agriculture. That's why you got these little ass Italians, these little ass Europeans, these little bit ass Irishmen. Where you get them little motherfuckers from? These white teeth folks ain't start getting tall till they start bringing their ass over here. Them white teeth people ain't get just tall and big and muscular till they got their ass over here. Go find a white teeth man picture from the early 1400s in Europe. Nigga skinny as a goddamn tree. Go find him. He's short and little and skinny. He ain't got nothing going on. Ain't nothing going on. I'm just telling y'all the truth, bro. Nurture comes from nature. Our people were nurtured. We might be oppressed, but we ain't never not been nurtured in food area until the hunter-gatherer took everything from the hood. Before that, we always ate good. We won't worry about no food. Them people been worried about food their whole livelihood. They ain't have no culture. Simple. Now, let's get to the rest of these, y'all. Let me show y'all something about the Moors. Now, I told y'all the Moors are the Amazigh tribe. Didn't I tell y'all that? I just found another receipt that go along with what I taught you to show you I ain't lying to you. The Moors are Amazigh people. Amazigh are Berbers, people. Barbarous, Barbary states. You know what I understand what Barbary means? Now watch this. It has been met in townsmen in the... Now here we go. It has been some connected with the Hebrew and Phoenician, Maher, Western people. Amazigh tribes mixed with Sidonians. Now you get a Moor, right? Now, over time, the Amazigh Barbary states take out the Hebrew and Phoenician. They take them out, people. And then now they control the area of the ancient Phoenician. Now they are acting like they built everything the Phoenician taught them. And they are using the symbols of the bloodline of the Phoenician as their coat of arms because they know they mix with these great people. Now, Northwestern African tribes mixing with Sidonians. Now, that is a Moor. Now, I taught y'all this. This is what upgrades the Barbary state's DNA. And they know that. But they ain't gonna teach you that because that make them look weak and not knowledgeable, and because they want to be the big Elijah Muhammad, what's the dude name? Farrakhan, big great teaching ass looking niggas, huh? Them niggas got Arab in their blood. Y'all stop all that bullshit. Them ain't no regular niggas. Them ain't no regular niggas. Look at the skin tone of the nigga. He not regular, bro. Now, you mix in the Arab part of it. You mix in the barbarous part of it. Now, everybody knows that Spain and Morocco does not come up wealthy until they came to America. That's a fact. Stop acting like these people were so great, bro. When the Christian army took over these areas, the Berbers was outside begging for bread, crumbs. If y'all so big and smart, why y'all ain't go get the field started? Why y'all didn't roll the corn, nigga? If y'all so big and bold, y'all know all this architecture and big dog head wrap ass shit. Why the fuck y'all ain't roll the corn? Y'all weren't self-sufficient. Y'all had our bloodline, but y'all wasn't us. When trouble time, y'all ate off our land after y'all pushed us out. Then when the white man pushed y'all ass out, y'all starved. Y'all had forgot the old order of what we taught y'all stupid ass. Now, by that time, hundreds of years later, y'all had already lost the knowledge again because y'all thought y'all was so big and bold. Right? Y'all were just tending to stuff we had already built, eating. Berber people, nation, Amazon. These are barbarous tribes with no culture. That's where this Moorish shit come from. Only reason they knew a little something, because they mixed with the Hebrew and the Phoenician from here. Just like I taught y'all. I just like to bag my shit up with receipts. Amazon tribe, Berber. Now, let's start to think a little deeper. Let's get a little deeper into the thought process, right? Let's get a little deeper into the thought process. Who are these first Nation of Islam niggas? Because the first Nation of Islam, them niggas look white. Them niggas look Arab or something to me. Whatever his name was, the one started in Detroit, he looked kind of funny. He ain't from here. He got some parenting from somewhere else. Right? So, he starts a black power Nation of Islam in Detroit. The nigga ain't even black. Farrar. Then, I really believe he's some kin to Elijah Muhammad. He's some kin to Elijah Muhammad. Okay. Now, these niggas are barbarians. They not us. They still got that barbarous bloodline of the Berber or the Moorish or the Amazon in their bloodline. They know that, people. But when do they come up? They don't come up in the Middle East. They don't come up in Morocco or Spain. They come up in America. Them niggas don't live good till they come to Tameri. You do not see them niggas on no pictures over there living good before they got here, bro. Where the pictures at? Show me a picture of the Muhammad family before the Nation of Islam living good over there. I'll wait. I can't seem to find one. You are trying to turn Tameri melanated men into Muslims. You ain't got enough of your own people to start the Nation of Islam. You want to put our people in it. Right? All that I hate the white man shit. See, they know how they play on how you feel. They play on how you feel, bro. They play on how you feel. Right? They play games. Whole time, they in cahoots with these motherfuckers. But they telling you, we hate the white man, the white man. Whole time, the white man right behind y'all. I don't get it, bro. So, now, a lot of people like to talk about, right? Now, Elmazai, the term Moors has no real ethnological value. The term Moor has no real ethnological value. Berber stock. Now, what the hell is ethnological value? What is ethnological? Let's look that up. For all the people in the back. No etho. Hold on. Let me make sure I spell this shit right. Because I don't want y'all to be tripping. ETHNOLOGICAL. Value. Meaning. Give me that. No ethnological value meaning. What does that mean? Does not describe a district, scientifically recognized ethnic group, a coherent culture, identity. It suggests the label is vague, misused, outsiders, mixes different people, making it useless for objective of historical study. You talking about black don't mean nothing, more don't mean nothing. You might as well call yourself black. At least that's connected to America a little bit. More just like black. It don't have no ethnological meaning. You can't stand up in court and say, we're the Moorish nation. What Moorish nation? Nigga, the black nation? That shit ain't got no weight up in here. It has no ethnological value. So instead of me being a goddamn Shatar with a culture, y'all want me to be a Moor with no value, with no ethnological value. You stupid fuck. But y'all the smart niggas though. Y'all the smart ones though, that y'all tell it. Now we starting to understand why all these bright-skinned niggas is Moors. We're Moorish. Okay. Yeah, you have no ethnological value to your background. Where you from, nigga? Spain, Morocco, the Middle East? Where you from? Detroit? Where is you from? Where is your people from, bro? Your people from over there and over here, you mix. You ain't got no culture. You just turned yourself into a Muslim because that's all you can find that fit your description of you niggas. So you can't find your culture, you just become down with Islam. Listen here, brother. Listen here, brother. The Honorable Elijah Muhammad. We're gonna put our little suits on. We're gonna talk all cute and smooth. We lost out here in the world, so we're gonna come to the Honorable Elijah Muhammad taught me this and that. No, nigga. When he taught you that? You were 35 years old when Elijah Muhammad taught you something? You were 40 years old, Elijah taught you something. Huh? You just not finding your barbarous ways out here. You just not finding your niche, nigga. Huh? Roll the corn. Now you want to wear your little leather ass cap and put your little NOI shit on and put your cheap ass suit on and shit. Now you finding your way, nigga. You're not eating pork no more. You found your way, huh? Cool. I'm cool with that. Because when the people ain't got no culture, they have to accept somebody's culture. It's just human nature. It's human nature. Right? You ain't got no culture. You got to accept somebody's culture. You got to live under something. You got to believe in something. So a lot of our people were lost and they were looking for a culture that they thought went back to our original roots, but it didn't. It still was a trick move. Roll the corn. Look at Malcolm X. He was lost in the streets. And he found something that helped him out. It turned him into a better man. It did turn. I'm not going to say that now. I'm not going to say it didn't help some of these people be better people. I'm not going to say that. But I will say this. That's not his original culture. Roll the corn. Malcolm X is a Tameri bloodline. Simple. The nigga from Kansas City somewhere? Oh, yeah. He, yeah. What Malcolm X was from? Kansas City Red? That boy from the Mississippi River, man. He is Huma, Brown tribe, all day. He from Detroit? Now, Detroit, okay. You already know where the D come from. The D in the Chicago bloodline from Mississippi. We all know the D in Chicago and St. Louis bloodline come from down there in the SIP. Y'all know that shit. Roll the corn. He left the nation because his humility, his ancient DNA told him it wasn't right, people. His ancient DNA over time told him it wasn't right, and he got out of there. You around here messing with all these little girls, Elijah? Boy, no, they ain't my real car. I can't believe. Let me go over here and start something else. See, over time, you can't hide the power of your ancestry, bro. You can't hide. It's gonna come out of you eventually. That's why all these Muslims and Moors are transitioning over to better information. Niggas taking off the NOI hats and taking off the fezes and out there crying in the field, just lost, 50 years old. I've been following this shit for 30 years. My goddamn grandma from right down on the Delta. See, this shit'll make you turn your whole stuff over. It's just that serious, bro. Now, he was born in Nebraska. There you go. Omaha, Nebraska. You right. Roll the corn. This is where the corn rolling in Nebraska. You already know what's going on. It's corn huskers. Now, those people who are connected to other stuff, who starting to feel the truth and turning down some of this stuff now, that's just their ancestry, their DNA coming out, letting them know that wasn't what you was a part of when you came. That wasn't what your people was a part of, son. Now, all these other people who ain't got nothing to do with none of it, right? Some of these other people ain't got nothing to do with none of it. They just straight hunter-gatherers. They can fake all they want to because they have no soul, right? They can fake the rest of their life. Their ancestry don't kick them in their back, in their chest, and tell them it's wrong. They just spew mythology and spew bullshit and just spew what they think to be knowledgeable from their own, because they think they are the information, the God, right? So many people not connected at all, and they spew things from personal feelings. That lets me know you're not connected at all. Now, some people are connected, but they might be Muslim, they might be Moorish, or they might be, but they starting to figure it out and come around. Now, these hunter-gatherers outside of all the cultures, they just spew whatever the fuck they come to their mind. They don't give a fuck. They ancestry don't kick them in the ass. Cause they ain't got our ancestors. A hunter-gatherer can lie until he's 100 years old. His ancestry are liars. You get it? He comes from a culture of fucking liars. So he can lie forever. Right? Let me give you an example. Give you an example. Look at somebody like the Kardashians. Right? Look at the Kardashians. The mama was out here searching for the rich men. She found them. They came up. What the daughter do? What the daughter do? Went straight to some nigga rich men. She was messing with OJ and lawyers and all this shit. Then the daughter come out. She got Kanye and goddamn the Lamar Odom and goddamn. They do the same thing. It's a culture. It's a scavenging culture. They just lying and cheating. Now they billionaires. Right? You find your lick. It's the same thing hunter-gatherers do with everything else. They keep searching until they find something that catches on, that people are attracted to, and then they use it to try to come up. But it's not their real culture. So you start to see these people who are coming from no culture speaking on all this mythology. They're talking about the Sumerian. They're talking about the mythology. They're talking about the Greek shit. They're talking about these motherfuckers in there making artifacts of our people, fake artifacts, selling them online. Y'all in there carving out aliens, putting Hebrew symbols on alien heads, talking about you found this shit in the Mayan temple. I need $1,000 for it. Y'all are hunter-gatherers. Y'all are taking a real people's culture, turning it into mythology, selling it to other hunter-gatherers. Y'all can do this forever, though. Y'all can sell this fake-ass artifact, travel the world, act like y'all knowledgeable, and post videos like y'all. You see what I'm saying? A hunter-gatherer can talk about Thoth all day. A hunter-gatherer can talk about Osiris all day. A hunter-gatherer can talk about the Pleiadians. We got unicorns and big-ass I'm the unicorn child. And see, hunter-gatherers can talk about this all day. You get it? I'm a reptilian. I'm a fucking unicorn baby. And they can do that without no ancestry pull back, because they ain't got no ancestors that to kick no ass. Mermaids and the fish gods. But don't be knowing what this stuff even really mean. It just sound cool to them. They caught a following from it. Now they're invested in it because somebody listened to their stupid ass. Oh, people listening to me now? Let me go write some books. No, big dog. Do you get what I'm coming from? Now, I'm finna get out y'all hair in a second, but you must know where people lie in their truth on the planet. When I talk to people, I'm trying to see where they lie in the truth. I'm not judging nobody. I'm not doing none of that. I'm just seeing where you at with it. You could be coming this way. You could be going the other way. But the majority of my people who are connected to this stuff are going the right way now. Folks be answering questions on my page faster than I can even answer them. You know what I'm saying? Somebody asked for a question, a comment, they'll throw the comment in there. I'm like, okay, get that. But our first mistake as a people, we took information from people who never had our greatest interests at heart. Let me say that again. We took information from people who never loved us. We took information from people who wanted to hide your ancestry. We took information from people who want to profit off of us. We took information from people who actually unalived some of our ancestors and they know it and they still trying to teach us today. We took information from people with daddies from England, your mama from London, your mama from Scotland, your goddamn uncle came from Africa to the islands. Now he a whole Haitian out here. He really an African Haitian, but he acting like original Haitian. See, it's so much misconception of these people. And these are some of the bloodlines of people who on these apps teaching, right? They're still teaching their ancestry. In the back of their head, they still got that African thought. They still got that Ottoman Empire thought. They still got that Turkish thought, that Egyptian thought, that Middle Eastern thought, that Islamic thought. It's still in their head. They mix it in the information that they teach. Because their ancestors taught them that. But let me explain something about that. Them not our fucking ancestors. So they can't teach us that. You teach that to niggas like you. You don't teach that to niggas like us. No, they ain't us. You can't teach me that Creole is our language. My ancestors ain't never said that. They always said Creole was some foreign shit. And believe me, I would die about what my grandmama told me about that. That shit foreign. That shit Spanish and French and goddamn, what that shit mixed. Boy, you don't get your ass, that ain't your damn, boy. Ain't your damn language, boy. That's not our original language. That she called New Orleans Balbantia. You know what Balbantia means? The city of different languages. I'm gonna show you this and I'm gonna get out y'all way, bro. See, Balbantia, New Orleans, meaning, I'm like, Grandma, what the hell is you talking about? We knew them people were foreigners. Balbantia. Balbantia is a Choctaw name for New Orleans. Place of many tongues. Balbantia. The place of many tongues. The Choctaw called it the place of many tongues. Okay. See, anybody grandma ain't teaching that would never knew that shit, right? See, I got that from her. Now, when I break Balbantia down, that motherfucking, it's a Hebrew word. Now, how do my grandmama in Mississippi know to call New Orleans Balbantia, the land of many tongues, different languages? If Creole was our original language, why the fuck we call it New Orleans, where the Spanish and the French and the Indians all mixed together? Why are we calling it the land of the place of many tongues, if that's our original language? So when I hear dumb shit like that, my red flags go off everywhere. My Choctaw senses, my spidey senses go off. Yeah, that shit is cap. Cap. Ain't no fucking way my grandma saying all them foreign tongues down there in New Orleans. Then when you know the history of New Orleans, you know it's the French quarters. The Spanish are there. The Indians are there. All these different tribes, all these different people from all over the world are in New Orleans. It's a place of different tongues. Now you come up with a language that goes along with all of these people all at one time living in that area. Now you get Creole. You get it? Now, the only reason I heard that word, let me tell you how I heard that word. I got two aunties that moved to Louisiana from Mississippi and got married, right? Two aunties that moved to Louisiana from Mississippi and got married to French Indians. They were speaking Creole. These are true story now. I can call these people on the phone. I got two aunts that moved from Mississippi to Louisiana and married French Creole people. Right? They speaking Creole. My great grandmama started saying, they is down there in Balbancha. They want to move to Balbancha. That Balbancha. I'm like, Grandma, what the fuck is Balbancha? It's New Orleans. And I'm like, why you call it that? Boy, get your ass out of here. I don't know what the fuck you said. But anyway, I remembered that. She kept saying that they live down there by Balbancha. Then it's mounds down there. Bro, y'all think this shit is weird. Like, now this weird. Now, Balbancha mounds. Let's go look at the mounds. How do they know this shit? These people knew the land, bro. These people knew the land. Where that shit at? Hold on. Balbancha Mounds, Louisiana. It's like a park or something. I know I ain't tripping. There you go right there. There you go right there. In the parish. In the parish. Watch this. Balbancha. Indigenous name of the area often known in English as New Orleans. Indigenous name for New Orleans. How my grandma know that shit? Is she from Africa? Then you get these goddamn mounds at a park and it turns it into a park right there outside of the New Orleans in the parish. Look at that. Let's keep looking. Look at that. Rotacon, fake ass Indians. Look at it, fake ass assimilated Indian, Choctaw. Tunica Biloxi tribe. See, they got their land back. Melanated people. Tunica Biloxi. Chattamacha tribe. Ishak, indigenous people. That's Hebrew. Ish is Hebrew, bro. See, they be acting like these people white and shit. That's Hebrew. Ish is Hebrew. All these damn tribes. Tionza. Same damn picture on this tribe is the same picture on this tribe. Y'all just putting up white folk pictures on tribe. Look at that. But there go the Nina Valbancha. Right? That's why they call the creation mound Nina Waya, the Native American name. They always throw Nina on front of our name, right? Nina Waya is the creation tribe of the Choctaw in Mississippi. Then you got Nina Valvancha in New Orleans. Quit that Nina shit off of there. That's Native American language. The mound in Mississippi is called Ishki Chateau. Like it's Ishki. Ishki mound. Just like Ish, Hebrew. They always throw that Nina. Native American shit. Nina is not our word. Nina Waya, creation. Now that mound is called Ishki. Stop playing. Hebrew. Fake ass names. Now, I just taught y'all a lot with that, right? Balbancha is the indigenous name of New Orleans. Because our people already know all these foreigners was coming into that area, putting their languages on that land. So we start calling that. Then this is a newer word because it's like a couple of Hebrew words put together. Balbancha. And I heard my people say that shit and it blew my mind. Like, why you calling New Orleans that? Found out it's an indigenous word for New Orleans. I love y'all. I'm in love with you. Hope y'all learned something on the live today. Roll the coin. I appreciate the cash app. Y'all go subscribe to my YouTube if y'all missed these lives, bro. And go back and look through these lives and go through them receipts. Benjamin Zeus, what up, brother? I've been writing my book in this laptop. But every time I go back to a chapter, I have to add stuff to it. So I got to stop adding stuff to it, y'all, and just go ahead and put it out. Because I don't want it to be no cat in the hat elementary book. I don't want it to be no simple book like this. Our history ain't simple, right? So I don't want it to be no big ass pictures and this is a mound and put mound up there big as hell. Nah, that shit. This shit got to be explained. This shit got to be chronological with history and dates. It got to be like, when did mixtures happen? When did the first original people get to do there? So and then as I keep studying every day, I keep finding new stuff to add to it, so it makes it, I'm pushing it back too far. So I got to kind of slow down and put this stuff all in and hit the high points and let it ride, right? And then we'll come back and chop it up on the back end after it's done. But the reason I'm taking my time on things and I don't move that fast, because this is a history that has went on for so long, and I have never read a book that explains it the way it's supposed to be explained. This would be like the first book that'll really take you through your history from Tameri around the world and what you became and what you are as a whole people. This would be the first book I ever read like this. So it got to be done right, right? So I've been kind of just blocking out everything at this point. I got to get through writing this book because it's so important to our culture. Because everybody else they put the book together. But I ain't going to say it like that. I'm going to say it like a lot of, we ain't putting no books together that come, we got knowledge in the books, but the books are not coming from a form of where does it come from. I'm going to say it like that. Where did it come from? Where did it end? When did it go good to bad? When did it become our knowledge, and then it becomes a hunter-gatherer knowledge? Because that's very important. When did Baal, a master, the lord of the land, become Baal the devil? See, you got to put that in the book, because people don't understand this stuff. Right? So it just got to be explained right, man. But I appreciate y'all, man. Appreciate the support. 8,000 subscribers on YouTube, man. Y'all show much love on YouTube. TikTok, we trying to take my whole page down, but I just use TikTok for lives at this point. I ain't really tripping on TikTok. But y'all go subscribe to the YouTube, man, and because I'm gonna always drop the information on there, because it stay forever in a day, right? So y'all go follow Casey Macon, follow Rashad Poet, follow Keisha the Hood Princess, man. Follow all them people and support them folks, man. They looked out for me when I was just getting on here, So I gotta look out for them now. It's just how it go. But we're gonna keep on digging, we're gonna keep on searching, we're gonna keep on putting this thing together, man. I love y'all, I'm in love with you, man. Y'all stay safe. Hope y'all learned something today. If not, go to my YouTube. Leo at the gun, roll the coin. We know the truth now. 200,000 likes.